Hello all, and for my screencast, I'm going to show you Aimsweb. Aimsweb is a software tool that Sumner County uses to record and document or monitor rather students' progress in regards to response to intervention. One thing I want to show you is student reports. So if you see here, I already have a student pulled up, and for reports. So there's a couple things that you can do as far as reports. I'm actually going to go back up here, so I'm going to talk about a few things. So right here I have my caseload. You see here Williams caseload, and then they have the list of students. Because it is the summertime, I believe the system, the Aimsweb system or software, is recognized that some students are changing grade levels or even moving on to high school. Obviously, this student right here, since he's in 8th grade, will be moving on to high school. So here, the next thing, so that's the caseload. So here, the next thing you see here, the different skill areas. So you have MCAT, which is math problem solving. You have the maze, which is reading comprehension, and MComp, which is math computation, then the oral reading fluency. I was a math interventionist, special education math interventionist, so I had the MComp and MCAT, which is math problem solving areas. Here, because I taught the teaching special education intervention for math, we had a weekly progress monitoring assessments, and that we input and then entered into Aimsweb, this software tool. So if I just click here, this refresher button right here, the screen button, it will upload the student scores from the beginning of the year all the way to the end. Okay, so if you see this here. And if you click on this button, again, this is the monitoring. So, and this student, as this is going to upload, so this Dropbox is going to kind of indicate when the PDF is ready. I'm just going to click OK, and then it will go up here. So just to explain a little bit, this monitoring tool, this monitoring is actually going to be on the instructional level, which could be on the student's grade level, which would be on 8th, but typically if a student is placed in math intervention for special education, the student may be 2 to 3 grade levels behind. So it seems like this progress monitoring graph is ready, so I'm just going to click on this to kind of give you more information, more context of the student and how the student is performing. Just going to click on view. Just going to click on that PDF. Yeah. And then you see here the whole graph. This graph is typically something that I would use in IP meetings. I'll definitely send this home just like a report card or a progress report. So every 4.5 weeks, I'll send this home to the parent to let them know where the student is performing, how the student is performing. So you have the correct and errors, and then lastly, what I'll show you is this goal statement. This goal statement is very informative. It kind of tells you by the end of the year the student should be able to score a certain score and why a certain percentile. That percentile is very, very important in terms of math intervention. There's a certain percentile we like to see the students perform, either to show growth. Again, that kind of sort of the hot topic, that closing the gap of achievement. So that's with the response to interventions, that RTI2, response to intervention and instruction, to serve those students that may be at risk or are being identified, such as the case as a learning disability in either math or reading. All right, that's my screencast for you. Just taking a look at student progress report based on math intervention.